Hey guys, welcome back to Honey Money SG, and this is the next episode of Talking to Myself. And in this episode, I just want to talk about my CPF strategy for year 2022. Now, if you have watched my earlier CPF video on the changes that are going to happen in year 2022, then you will know that your strategy must really adapt and change, because we are not going to use the same methods in order for our tax reliefs and our CPF building funds anymore. And I think the biggest impact is actually coming from the $8,000 of tax relief shared between the RSTU and the VCMA, right? Because like I mentioned in my previous CPF video, last time we could just top up $7,000 into our RSTU and maybe $10,000 in the VCMA, and then you get like $17,000 of total tax relief. But now that you can't do that because the relief is actually shared, so something needs to change, right? And I've been devising this strategy, and that's why I want to share with you guys. Okay, but before we talk about how much you need to top up, right, let's just talk about the Careshield Life and the Integrated Shield premiums that you will incur. Now, for my profile as an age 30 male, right, my Integrated Shield plan, the premium is around $800 a year, and then my Careshield Life premium is around $200. So let's just round these numbers up, right? So the total premiums in terms of medical insurance and Careshield Life is $800 plus $200, that is $1,000. Just take note of this $1,000 first, because later we'll add it on to our calculation. And you know that all these premiums are actually deducted from your Medisave. So when the premiums are actually deducted, there's actually opportunity for you to voluntarily contribute to the Medisave, because that is actually tax relief deductible. Like I mentioned, for that $1,000, out of which $800 is the Integrated Shield plan and $200 is the Careshield Life. So the Integrated Shield plan depends on when you sign the ISP, right? For myself, it's around April. So April, I will expect like a $800 drawdown from my Medisave. And then the Careshield Life premium will probably be deducted on your birthday, or I don't know which day, because it's really fairly new to me as an age 30, right? So when it gets deducted by $200, then I'll top up another $200 for that. So you see, there's actually a $1,000 of opportunity in the VCMA that you could do next year in year 22. So we'll keep that $1,000 limit first. Okay, so that's the first thing. Go and find out how much your premiums for your Integrated Shield plan and your Careshield Life premium is. And then the second thing I want you to note is actually the basic healthcare sum increase. Now, it has been announced that the BHS will be increased to $66,000 in year 2022, which is up from $63,000. So that represents a $3,000 of gap that you could actually do your VCMA to be eligible for tax relief. And this cap will actually be raised on the 1st of January 2022. So that's what I will do. I will just VCMA $3,000 on my 1st Jan of 2022 to actually increase my BHS from $63,000 to $66,000. So we are okay on the VCMA already, right? Because $1,000 is already stashed away for our insurance plans and the Careshield Life, and also $3,000 is already top up at the start of the year. So how much are we left is $8,000 minus $1,000 minus $3,000. We are left with $4,000. So this $4,000 will then be the amount that you need to top up to the RSTU special account. So if you folks have watched my CPF special account review video over here, I actually had like 170,000 over Singapore dollars in July 2021. And coupled with the interest given by the CPF SA, right, I probably hit like 180,000 over by the year end. And if I do a retirement sum top up scheme to my special account of $4,000, this time I think I probably won't hit the FRS, I mean next year FRS of 192,000 by January 1st, because that's something new, right? The CPF amendment. So it kind of like derailed my FRS plan to actually reach FRS on the 1st of January 2022. But that's okay, because I think by the 15th calendar day of January, right, my CPF contributions from my employer and employee will actually hit the limit anyway. So that's just a few days apart. But of course, you lose out on that few dollars of interest, but not a big amount anyway. So like what I said in my CPF amendment video, right, this thing may be good for some people, may be bad for some people. In my case, I realized it's actually bad for me, because I could not hit my FRS by the 1st of January 2022, since $8,000 is the maximum CPF relief cap that I could use, right? And half of it is already taken away by the VCMA Opportunity, and then the other half, $4,000, is my RSTU opportunity. So I'm really limited by this $8,000 of limit cap. So just think for yourself and calculate how much is the opportunity there. Next up, I just want to talk about a new strategy which is really applicable to me but may not be applicable to many of you here. It's the voluntary contribution to the 3 accounts. So just let's call it VC3A, right? Voluntary contributions to the 3 account of CPF, which is the ordinary account, special account, and the Medisave account. Now, if you have not watched my CPF for self-employed persons video, you can take a look at this thumbnail over here and I link it over here. Now that I'm considered kind of self-employed for my YouTube business and hustle, right, I could actually do this voluntary contributions to my 3 accounts, and that is actually eligible for tax relief. How do I earn money from YouTube? It's very simple. So for YouTube, I actually place ads on my video. So every little ad you watch on my YouTube video will actually contribute a little penny to my YouTube AdSense wallet. And I also do affiliate marketing as well, right? Because I keep asking you all to sign up for brokers like Tiger Brokers and Mumu Brokers to get your 1 free Apple stock, and that is actually a taxable income. Not only brokers, I also ask you all to sign up for Hodernot, FTX, Gemini, and credit cards, right? All this stuff are actually taxable income in terms of affiliate marketing referral income. But of course, the good thing about this is I could also charge business expense such as buying camera equipment, buying my laptop for video editing, buying softwares to actually do this kind of video production business, right? All these are actually tax deductible as business expense. So when you take a revenue earned from YouTube, deducting your business expense, then you will be charged on your net trade income, which is taxable in the IRAS terms. And for self-employed persons, I've explained in my CPF self-employed video here, right, about 37% that you can contribute to your voluntary contribution 3 accounts will be eligible for tax relief. And the reason is because they kind of combine the employee portion, which is 20%, and 17% from the employer portion. So these two add up to 37%, which is supposed to be your CPF contribution for tax relief if you are in a full-time job, right? So now if I contribute like 37% of my net trade income, then this 37% will be eligible for tax relief as well. So for example, if I earn a total of 10,000 Singapore dollars in year 2022, I can contribute up to 3.7 thousand Singapore dollars, and that is actually eligible for tax relief if I do a VC3A, voluntary contribution to 3 accounts. So if you're considering to top up more to your CPF for tax relief purposes, right, why not just start a self-employed business? You could really just add on more to your retirement funds, right? A lot of examples like tuition teacher, piano teacher, you can do a delivery courier like GrabFood, or even just do some consulting for other businesses, right? I think if you are that level, then it's a really good source of revenue as well. So when you have reached the full retirement sum and the basic healthcare sum, or if you're close to it, then you will start to think of ways to further your tax relief, such as SRS or even starting self-employment so that you can contribute more to your CPF for tax relief. So that's just some of the strategies that I explored in my own ways. That is legal, by the way, so don't say that I'm going to exploit any tax loophole. Yeah, so if you're someone with the same profile as me or similar circumstances, right, then why not just try it out? Just follow the strategy. If it works, that's good for you, but if it don't work, don't come and blame me. Alright guys, hope you have learned something from this video and brought some value to your life. If you have liked this video, just click the like button at the bottom of the video. Just takes 1 second of your time, and consider subscribing to my channel. Also join us over at our Honey Money Telegram group over here at this link. And also if you want to check out what are the CPF amendments in year 2022, then just click on this video over here, because I'll go through some of the amendments and changes that are really applicable to you as a taxpayer, so that you don't have to go through all the information anymore. My name is Christopher. This is Honey Money SG, steering young adults to financial independence.